It's the Detroit Red Wings home opener for the 1988-89 season. For the Red Wings, their 63rd opener since the franchise came to the Motor City. Over 20,000 fans expected tonight as the Red Wings get all set for the curtain raiser at home. Live on TV 50 from Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, the Detroit Red Wings versus the St. Louis Blues. Introduction still going on, and if you want to go back and say that you're an old-timer for home openers around the Motor City since the franchise came to Detroit, as Steve Eiserman was just introduced, and we get a reaction from this sellout crowd, a late-arriving crowd, a little difficulty in parking down here, and so some of the folks are a little late coming in tonight. Okay, the fellas have said, forget about the road trip. It's a new season as we begin at home tonight, and let's begin hearing right now the exciting duo of Dave Strader and Mickey's Redmond.
Thank you, Ray. Jacques Demers, as Ray just said, two-time winner. The first two-time winner of the Jack Adams Award as Coach of the Year. He and the captain, Steve Eiserman, unveiling the newest addition to the row of banners high above the ice here at Joe Louis Arena.
It's a sight they want to get used to, Dave, around here.
Got it off to Bernie Federko. Carries across the line. Little drop pass. Quick shot there by Hull and a save by Hanlon. See Fred Hull, the natural goal scorer, goes to the wrist shot. Here's a giveaway by the wings. Hull drops it off to Momesso. Back for Hull. The shot save. Hanlon. Big stop.
It sure was.
Shabbat now with Murphy. Shabbat takes a look. In for Murphy. And Millen the save. Out there on the same line with Hrkac. The two tough guys. Oh, and Ewen with a punch.
And here goes Halward and Ewen. You might have known this one. And Ewen's one of the tough boys. He can go. He can go. Look at him with that right hand loose on Halward. Wow.
Well, Halward certainly wasn't there looking for it, but Ewen, when he still had the glove on, took a punch.
Oh, yeah.
At Doug Halward.
Yep. Give and go. Momesso takes a run at Delorme, and who ends up on his rear end but Momesso.
Now here's Frycer chasing it down to the blue zone. Out to the point for O'Connell. Sends it across. Here's Oates. They score!
A deflection. I think Oates is trying to pass the puck, Dave.
Yes, I do too.
You know, if he lets it go right away, he's got an open net, but he wasn't prepared to do that. He held on to it.
Well, they say it's Oates from O'Connell and Frycer. And the Red Wings lead it with this 1-0. Here's Shabbat with Murphy. Murphy, save Millen. It got by him, but it went wide of the post.
Look at that, right off the right skate between the pads.
Hanlon had to be alert. Now Higgins he's going to get a slash.
No question about it.
Now it comes back to the point. Benning takes a look there. Another penalty coming to Detroit. Here's a shot. Save Hanlon. Let's see who's going to go. It could have been a cross-check in front of the net. Into the corner now for Hull. Sent it in front. Federko fanned on it. Bullard again. Winds up. Fires the shot. Save Hanlon. Loose puck and Shabbat. Able to clear.
Listen to this crowd.
Pass across. Now in front. It was blocked by Norwood. They had Federko set up. Pass to Bullard now, and he fanned on the one-timer. O'Connell. Not quite out of the zone. Benning held it in. 15 seconds left. Two-man advantage. In deep, a chance here.
Good
and
save.
Hanlon the save. Oh, and a penalty there that could have been called.
This place is going nuts.
And Ben Halleman let it go.
5 seconds, the first penalty.
Into the corner now.
Hanlon just knocked the net off, and I don't think he's going to get caught for it. Bullard. Look at Hanlon shove Bullard. All I saw was Hanlon with his hand on the net, and I'm not sure if it had already popped off or not, but what a great play. And now they're going to converse, the linesman and the referee, and he's going to the penalty box.
The penalty to Higgins had expired.
Yeah.
Still 23 seconds left in the Delorme penalty. Paslawski now to Hrkac. Back to the line. Paul Cavallini. Good job to hold it in. Lets the shot go. Hanlon the save. And Delorme is out of the box. Benning drives it in behind Hanlon. He's able to stop it there for Norwood. Norwood up the glass. Bouncing puck. It's got by Benning.
There's three of them.
Well, there's a penalty coming, but here come the wings. Burr. He'll try to get it back to Norwood. Scores! Sean Burr, and what a great shot by Norwood.
Boy, he threaded the needle. Top corner over the glove of Greg Millen. A one-handed pass by Burr. Watch it, he's got the left hand warding off the defenseman. Look where Norwood put that thing.
Gino Cavallini bumping with Frycer. Now the Blues hit the back of the net with the pass. Here it comes to Sharples. Oh, he hit the post. Great wrist shot.
Here was. Here's Ewen going to get a delayed call here as Zombo carries.
Lead pass for Sharples. Drives it in behind Millen. He's able to slow it down to the corner now. Dirk. He pulled up. Barr able to get to the puck now for Gallant. Gallant looking. Sends it back along behind the net for Yzerman. Yzerman out to the line. Sharples lets it go. And they score! Power play goal. Well, they have changed Detroit's third goal. The power play goal. It'll be Dave Barr's goal from Sharples and Yzerman.
Encouraging news, I suppose you could say, on both sides right there.
The Blues now out of the gate, pressuring, they score! Bullard's shot may have deflected off Delorme, and it went between the legs of Hanlon, and the Blues get what they wanted, a goal early here in the second period.
That's for sure. If they could have scripted it this way, only 22 seconds in, or not even that, I'm sorry, 16 seconds.
Adam Oates just looking to clear the zone, banged it up the boards, and no icing here. Back to get it now. Well, a giveaway there. Barr in front of 10. Oh, what a shot. They score! How did it end up in the net?
St. Louis guy kicked it in. Frycer took the shot, and he may get credit for the goal. But I think one of the Blues kicked it in the net. Indeed, Adam Oates picks up the puck. It'll be the first goal of the year for Miroslav Frycer, his first as a Red Wing, and watch how this thing happened. Millen makes a save off Frycer, and it went right off the leg of Richter and ricocheted like a bullet back into the net.
Benning now for the Blues. Sent it ahead looking for Bullard. Big collision behind the plate until he couldn't get it out of there. Gallant's centering pass was blocked. Did he catch a stick up around the face?
He got chipped up around the face.
Hanlon out of the net, clears it off the boards, but not out. Taken by Hrkac, centering pass. They score! Tony McKegney. Hanlon played that off the boards, Mick, at much too shallow an angle. I'm sure he was trying to clear it himself, but it came right off the boards, directly back inside the line, and the Blues capitalized.
Well, he's better off in that case to just eat it back there and hold on to it, but it came right to Hrkac, and boy, McKegney's got that quick release right there. Bang, bang.
Now Chabot at the side of the net. Plays it up the boards. Hrkac waiting there. Centers it. Score! Hrkac set up Tony Hrkac, and the Blues, with a couple of quick goals, have cut it to 4-3.
Well, another bit of a giveaway in the Detroit zone. And Cox picked up the loose puck there. Delorme really didn't have a chance to get over. It was thrown by him, and Hrkac knocks it out of midair to make it 4-3.
The Blues starting to bump. Now Ewen and Koser.
Yeah, see, Ewen doesn't want to go with Koser. Koser chops at him, and Ewen goes the other way.
Boy, helmets are flying, bodies are flying. Yzerman across the line, has Benning backing up. Let's go the shot, and didn't miss that by much.
Sure did.
Norwood holds it in for Yzerman behind the net, out in front. Save, and it hit the post after it deflected off from Millen.
Norwood's dump, no call.
Here's a lead pass. It's onside for Brett Hall. He shoots it. Deflected by Hanlon just wide. Blues dump it back in, and the Wings able to clear. McLean sends it across. Yzerman's onside with Gallant. Gallant the shot. He fires it wide. Richter knocked away. Now Ewen and Koser.
Here we go. Here we go. Koser had the jump on him, and he lost his footing. What happened there? I heard the crowd roar. Now Ewen did not want to fight Koser, and Koser went after him when he couldn't get away from him. Whereas Joey likes to tie you up with the left hand and get that big hammer loose.
Ewen knows it too.
Oh, I know he knows it.
The crowd was reacting because the play had continued, Mick, and it looked like the Wings had a good scoring chance. Yeah. They didn't see the tussle starting. Two of the strongest and biggest heavyweights in the league trying to get something going here.
Linesman looking for a spot to get in. I mean, every little grab and pull and where you hang on is so important when you're fighting two guys like this, boy. You get the wrong grip on a guy and you can be KO. Ewen's just happy to get out of that and have it over.
Under the gun as Norwood plays it up the boards. Roberts comes in. He's checked by Burr. Burr had the headlock on him, and the puck bounces out for Higgins. One-on-one against Hrkac, a forward now. See if Higgins tries to go around him. He does. He's in. Oh, what a save by Millen. Higgins knew that he had a forward in Tony Hrkac. Now the Wings want to get something going offensively. Here's a chance. Gallant from Yzerman. Tried to get it back. Gallant still has it. Across for McLean, and he fired it wide.
Missed the net.
He won't miss too many of those.
You got that right.
Good scoring chance for McLean. Sends it across for Delorme. Yzerman getting...
McLean missed again. Penalty coming up for the Blues as Hanlon heads for the net for the extra skater.
They send it right through the goal mouth.
Yzerman still battling, and now they'll touch it up. Yzerman still battling with Benning in front, but it's going to be
an interference penalty.
Interference or cross-checking to Richter.
Especially in these power play situations. Sharples to Norwood. Sends it in front. Millen makes a save, and it's covered up before Dave Barr could get the loose puck. And now
somebody's got the arms up, and they got the gloves off.
It is Barr, and I couldn't see who the St. Louis player was.
Cavallini?
Whoa, what are you doing?
I think it is. Andy Van Hellemond, of course, always the prankster, even in the middle of hot action like that. Here's Andy saying, Paul, what are you doing, man? What are you trying to do? Andy does a lot of talking to the players, a veteran referee.
With Ray Lane, Tuesday night at 8 here on TV 50.
Same family, all on channel 50, right?
Must have been Toby that typed that up.
Now, were you reading or ad-libbing?
No, I was reading.
Wings in a power play.
Norwood now. Oates knocks it down. Good play there. Moves it in for Barr. Barr sends it out to Norwood. Lets the shot go, and it trickles in. Hey. Score! Adam Oates!
Nice play by Oates.
Power play goal.
Wait till you see the replay of this. Adam Oates actually kicked the puck up onto his stick with his skate. It was in his feet, and he was in so close to the goaltender that he couldn't do anything else. And he dragged his foot, popped the puck up, and snapped it in. Boom, boom, stick, goal, 5-3. That's it.
Joe Murphy tried to stuff it in front. Now Murphy bumped on the back of the net. Well, the Wings battle here.
Coming up again. Here goes Hanlon for the sixth skater again.
All right, Red Wings lead by a pair, and they have the power play. The goal by Oates moments ago with a man advantage. Here's Yzerman cruising in. He scores!
7 seconds. Well, there's exactly how you pay the price. 7 seconds into the power play. Yzerman uses Gallant as a decoy. Look at Richter backs off. Yzerman takes it, sees the room, pulls out in front, and beats Millen to the glove to the blocker side. 6-3. So the Blues have really taken some bad penalties and let the Wings regain the lead. Here it is.
Chance in front. They score! Timmy Higgins.
Listen to these fans. There's old 2020, Timmy Higgins. And this crowd, you'd think it was the playoffs, the way they're carrying on here tonight, Dave.
Here comes Bullard trying to charge through the defense. Backhand hit the post. Paslawski sends it between the circles. Paul Cavallini handling the save, and a penalty coming to the Red Wings.
The young man we were talking about earlier in the contest, Vincent Riendeau, takes over for Greg Millen in goal.
Hrkac, his pass broken up by Shabbat. Held in by Dirk along the inboards. This is Cox, checked by Norwood. Centering pass, they score!
Well, Craig Cox again, Dave.
Yep.
In the middle of all of that, made the centering pass out to Tuttle, and he just drilled it between Hanlon's feet.
Checked by Sharples. Here's Frycer. Pass for Oates. Lets it go, and Riendeau in his first test able to make a big save there on Adam Oates. Now Bullard back the other way. Gets the return pass. Back for Paul Cavallini. He scores!
That Blues bench comes to life. 12:42 to go, and it's 7-5 now. Nice give and go by the Blues, and Paul Cavallini converts as he banked it in off the far goalpost.
Toser, let's go the long shot. Riendeau the save. Benning knocked it in the corner. Koser has it there. Sends it out in front. Save. Rebound. Sharples. And that was stopped by Rando. Out to Norwood. Sends it across for O'Connell. Just does hold it in.
Oh, look at Bullard. He's down in pain, but they finally blow the whistle. They don't like that. And Van Hellemond didn't blow it either. It was the linesman that blew it. Andy, in a play like that, unless it's a very, very serious, obvious serious situation, the referee will let the play go as long as Detroit's got possession, especially in this situation where they have the extra man.
Bullard's telling the trainer, how long do I have to stay down to make it look good?
Well, that's...
Now for Dave Barr. Boy, was he hit by Tilly. And Barr retaliated. Not a very smart play there by usually a very crafty veteran, Dave Barr. 7:55 to go in the third period. The first of 40 sellout crowds here at Joe Louis Arena. I think that's safe to say. Paslawski right in front. Bullard wheels. Oh, he scored. Went up of McKegney, who wasn't looking, and that puck was going to be about 10 feet wide of the net.
That's for sure. It ricocheted in off his skate. And we have a one-goal hockey game with 7:42 to go. I think it's Bullard who wheels around and just drills it. And he'll shoot it from anywhere, too. Bad angles or not.
Paul Cavallini lead pass. Here comes McKegney. Lets it go. He scores. 7-7.
I don't know where that one went through Hanlon. It might have gone through his pads. McKegney, it looked like he almost fanned on it.
And a hat trick for McKegney. And yes, indeed, we do have a finish. 7-7 our score. O'Connell checked by Paslawski. Loose puck. Out in front. Bouncing puck just wide of Hanlon. Dombo. Little pass for Yzerman. Broken up for the Blues. Two on one here. Paslawski and Momesso. Momesso. Let's go the shot. Hanlon save. Rebound. Off the skate of Gallant. Right back at Hanlon. Wings clear it around. Higgins tips it ahead. Yzerman going after it. He has Burr with him. 2-on-1. Yzerman holds up. Still has it. Oh, what a move. And then he was knocked off his skates. Higgins picks it up. Backhands it right through the goal line. Burr taken down. Looking for the penalty, but he won't get it at this stage of the game. Lead pass for Brett Hall. Hall lets the shot go. Hanlon the save. Loose puck as Frycer goes down. Paslawski able to get it to Hrkac. Ahead for Gino Cavallini, left wing. Long shot, just wide of Hanlon. Up the boards. Paul Cavallini holds it in, sends it toward the net. Oh, and it's in! With 1:04 to go, the Blues have scored to take the lead.
Well, I don't know what that one hit in front of the net. Hanlon went down.
Unbelievable.
There was a pile of players in front of the net. And Cavallini just rolled it through it. May have hit Gino Cavallini in front. He was being taken down by Zombo.
That completely went away as the Blues came back quietly at first, getting a couple of goals in the first 7 minutes and then 3 goals in about 6 minutes of play. Here's a chance for Detroit now as it comes to Gallant. In front!
It's going! McLean!
Hold on!
Wow.
Oh!
Can you imagine? Look at this. Unbelievable. 8-8.
Wow.
Isn't this something? Paul McLean will get the goal. It all happened off the faceoff with 6 skaters on the ice and Hanlon on the bench. Well, let's look at how this game got us into overtime. 6 skaters out there for the Wings. Gallant off the skate of Burr, and McLean ties this one at 8. It's been a crazy night here, opening night.
Band on the centering pass, but look out, it comes to Hall, knocked off his stick.
He may be down the side.
Yzerman has Gallant with him. 2 Blues on him.
Oh,
Gallant ducked right in front of the net, in front of Van Hellemond, who's not going to make an overtime call. Half of the overtime has expired. 2.5 to go as Paslawski across the line. Looks for Bullard. Oh, Hanlon got a piece of that. It comes back in front and ends up just wide of the net. Back in his own zone, clears it ahead. Deflects right to Hrkac. Hrkac lets it go. Hanlon just a piece of it. Gives it off to Norwood. 5 seconds left in the overtime, and that is it. And a strange game. The crowd here doesn't like it. Well, and I guess, well, they shouldn't, but it could have been worse. It could have been nothing but a big goal by McLean late in the hockey game. Ties it up at 8, and that's the way we finish.
Well, Jock's got to wonder, where'd the defense go? But, boy, they'll certainly take the point after what happened here. They're trailing with only a minute to go in the game. And the Blues, of course, happy to get a point on the road where they didn't get anything last year against the Red Wings, hardly at all. Only 2 points in 8 games. We'll be back to wrap it up in just a moment.